got this incredible idea for a renovation, maybe a big new development. And then, boom, you hit a brick wall before you even lay the first one. And a reason? So often is a single missing document, the original blueprints. Without them, your dream project is just stuck. Well, today we're going to talk about the solution, brought to you by Concept Architectural Designs, a firm that's all about getting those projects unstuck and moving forward.
All right, here's what we're going to cover. First, we'll look at that common roadblock. Then, the blueprint for success, the solution. We'll dive into the precision and tech they use, explore the expertise that really makes a difference, see how they turn data into action, and finally, show you exactly where your project can get that perfect start.
Okay, so let's start with the problem itself, right? Every great building project, I don't care if it's a small home addition or a massive commercial facility, it all has to start with a plan. But what happens when that original plan is just gone? This is the question that just haunts so many property owners and developers. You've got the vision, the team is raring to go, but you're missing that one essential piece of paper you need for building permits and, actually planning things out. Sound familiar? I bet it does for a lot of you. And listen, if this is you, you are definitely not alone. This isn't just some tiny inconvenience, it's a huge hurdle. Without accurate plans of what's already there, forget about getting permits. You can't get reliable bids from contractors, you can't plan your changes properly, your whole project is pretty much just on ice. So what do? How do you get past it? Well, you create a new source of truth. And that's exactly where Concept Architectural Designs steps in, providing that foundational document that every single successful project has to have. The solution has a name. It's called a measured drawing. Now, you might hear people call them as-built drawings or existing conditions drawings, but they're all the same thing. They serve one critical purpose: to create a super accurate, super detailed architectural record of a property, exactly as it is today. This document, this becomes your new blueprint. And this quote from the company just nails it, doesn't it? It cuts right to the chase. They're not just drafting lines on a page. They're specialists, experts in that careful, meticulous process of going in, measuring, and redrawing existing buildings. They fill that critical gap so you can finally move forward. So how in the world are these essential documents actually made? Well, it's this really cool blend of old school, hands-on precision and some seriously cutting-edge technology. It's all about making sure every single line is accurate and, more importantly, actionable. The whole process is really methodical and efficient. It all starts on-site, with a team capturing every single dimension. Then they take all that raw data and bring it into the digital world for some advanced drafting. And the final result isn't just a pretty picture, it's a set of real, actionable plans that are ready for your entire project team to use. And to get that level of accuracy, they're using the best tools in the business. We're talking industry standards like Autodesk Revit and AutoCAD. This lets them create everything from intelligent 3D models, what we call BIM, or Building Information Models, to the traditional CAD files everyone knows. And for really complex sites, they can even bring out the heavy hitters like 3D laser scanning and drone surveys to capture data with a level of precision that's just mind-blowing. But having the best tools is really only half the story. What truly separates a firm like this from the pack is the deep industry expertise that turns all those raw measurements into smart, compliant design documents that actually work. 25 years. Let that sink in for a second. That is a quarter-century of experience in the architectural, engineering, and design world. This is not some new startup. This is a firm that's built on decades of real, hands-on knowledge and a deep, practical understanding of how buildings and codes actually work. And all that experience, it translates directly into expertise that matters. They have a rock-solid understanding of IBC and IRC building codes, which means their drawings are compliant from the get-go. And they are incredibly versatile. They can handle everything from a single-family home to a huge industrial facility, expertly modifying plans to fit whatever new design you have in mind. But here's what's really crucial to understand. This service is about so much more than just drawings. It's about taking the physical reality of a building and turning it into a powerful tool that empowers your entire project team to do their best work. This right here is their core promise. They take precise data and they transform it into actionable insights. And those insights aren't just for getting your initial permit. They're vital for the whole life of the building, from managing construction to planning for the future. And just look at this list. It really shows you how essential this service is across the board. They are a key partner for so many different people.
Architects need these plans to design, builders need them to give you an accurate quote, and engineers need them for their structural analysis. It just goes to show you how central these documents really are to everyone involved. So at the end of the day, if you're staring at that roadblock, the one with the big missing plan sign on it, this is the solution that clears the path forward. They provide the perfect, precise starting point that every project deserves. And this isn't just a local operation. They're an established firm with a really impressive reach. While they're based in Memphis, their expertise and services are available in major markets all across the country, like Tampa, Boston, and Atlanta. They're ready to support projects in all these key areas. So it will leave you with this one thought. Just imagine your project, but without the headache of missing documents, without all the guesswork. Imagine having a clear, accurate, professional foundation to build your dream on. With that in hand, what could you create?